Hello, welcome to my presentation. My name is Parvin and my presentation is about paper towel vest. My three top values is friendship, control, making a difference. Friendship, I try to be more environmentally friendly by saving paper, and so the less paper we waste, the fewer tree will need to be cut down. Control, by controlling my option at home and public washroom, I can significantly reduce paper towel waste. Making a difference, by moving toward more reusable options such as washable clothes, we can stop the cycle of waste completely. It is also a great way to save money and be green. Action. I will control my option at home by using cloth instead of paper towel. If I'm drying my hand at public washroom and have the choice between a warm hand dryer and the paper towel, I will choose hand dryer. So the reason. When you go to washroom, you have options like jet air dryer, warm air hand dryer, or paper towel. So which one is more efficiently good for environment? So the first one, the jet air dryer, it was heralded as more hygienic, more energy efficient, and more than twice as fast as many conventional electronic hand dryer on the market. In the UK, it has gained a Carbon Trust rating, reflecting its green credential. Recycle and virgin towel were both found to generate over 3 times more carbon emission than the Dyson air-blade hand dryer, creating waste, consuming more energy, and also using more water. By contrast, the environmental impact of warm air hand dryer occurs during use. Energy heating elements and inefficient motor tip the sustainability scales, making warm air dryer to up to 80% less energy efficient than the Dyson air-blade hand dryer. So, warm air hand dryer. It has the highest environmental toll, generating 70% more carbon emission than the newest technology on the market. The more coal that is used, the more carbon a dryer will generate per kilowatt per hour. A typical warm air dryer uses around 2,200 watts of power when switched on, plus about 2 watts while in assembly mode. Recycled paper towel. Consumers typically perceive recycled paper towel to be better for the environment, but the report's researchers found that the environmental impact of recycled towel equals that of virgin paper towel in a number of environmental measures, including CO2 emission and water consumption. In the US, 2% of total landfill consists of paper towels. A study concluded that recycled towel result in energy expenditure of 460 kilojoules per use versus 222 kilojoules per use for a standard dryer. When you factor in all of the components of making a paper towel or napkin, harvesting the material, processing and bleaching it, packaging it, shipping it, stocking it, transportation, and all of the other factors, for a single use, you find that the paper towel and napkin are about twice as energy intensive and create more greenhouse gases overall. The other option is family clothes. The name is somewhat misleading. No one seems to be certain where the term originates, but it's not the accurate title. Family members do not share a single cloth for their bathroom wiping needs. Each family has their own method, but most often a stack of clean cloth strips are left near the toilet in the bathroom. After using, the family cloth is placed in a bucket. Every few days, the contents are washed. Here is a picture of the family cloth. So, method and plan. It is important to always understand the best option for each situation you find yourself in, environmentally speaking. First step in order to reduce paper towel waste is control your option at home. It's 3 different options. The first one is the green option. The green option is cloth. I will use the towel cloth at home because during my study I found that cloth is the greener option. Some say that washing clothes must be more energy intensive than using paper, but electronic dryers are actually twice as energy efficient as the manufacture of paper towel. A cloth napkin or dish towel may go through a similar process to get to your kitchen dryer, but it will stay there for many years rather than being sent directly to the landfill. The other option is greenish paper, partially recycled alternative bleaching is the greenish option. If you can't find paper products that are made of 100% recycled paper, look for one with at least some recycled content. Also, steer away from products bleached with elemental chlorine and instead choose the one that uses alternative bleaching. PCF, processed chlorine free, is a great choice. And green option, paper totally chlorine free 100% recycled is green option. There are two types of material used in recycled paper product: post-consumer fiber and recovered fiber. Post-consumer fiber come from paper that has already been used by the consumer and sent to recycling. Recovered fiber is from paper waste left over in manufacturing, such as trim, scrap, unused stock. When you are buying recycled paper product, strive for 100% recycled paper with a minimum of 90% post-consumer material. The higher the post-consumer percentage, the more paper is being saved from hitting the landfill. Here is some green tip for paper towel and napkin. Purchase paper towel made of 100% recycled material. Look for paper product that contain a minimum of 90% post-consumer waste. Choose unbleached paper towel. If those are unavailable, opt for processed chlorine-free PCF next, or elemental chlorine-free ECF at last choice. Choose paper towel and napkin that have no added pigment, ink, or dyes. Say goodbye to that floral printed borders. Green tip for cloth, napkin, and dish towel. Only wash when soiled. Most adults don't really dirty a napkin after every meal. Design a place to store in used napkin and use the same one until it's dirty. If you have a large family, design napkin ring for each member to identify each person's napkin between meals. Toss dirty napkin and dish towel in with other laundry. Use eco-friendly laundry detergent. Wash with cold water and line dry when weather permits. Control your action in public washroom. If you are drying your hand at public washroom and have to choose between a warm hand dryer and paper towel, choose hand dryer. But if the hand dryer is a 2400 watt dryer, it's better to choose the tiny corner of recycled towel. Always remember this comes from trees. This reminds people to reduce their usage in public areas. But if the choice is between using new generation of hand dryer like X-Letter or Dyson Airblade and other option, it is better to use new generation hand dryer because that's going to be at least 80% more efficient than their forerunners. Here is my resources. Now I want to show you a video.
Towels after hand washing to help prevent the spread of viruses like the swine flu. We'll put it to the test.
Live from your station for breaking news, this is CBS 21 News at 5:30.
Well, the swine flu topic, of course, is something new to schools, including classrooms at Harrisburg University. But there's something else that's new there. Technology that some are calling revolutionary, and it could help prevent the spread of H1N1. With the help from professors and students, CBS 21's Emma Roman put it to the test.
Here at Harrisburg University, after you wash your hands, you don't use paper towels to dry them. They have new technology. You stick your hands in here. But does this technology work better than paper towels? The Dyson Airblade hand dryer, the inventor claims, is the fastest and most hygienic, cleaning the air before blowing it onto your hands. And because it uses about 80% less energy than warm air hand dryers, it costs less to run and is better for the environment.
I'm hoping, that what we have been told about it, we will see tomorrow.
We followed a few students who picked up bacteria from water fountains, a friend, and from a railing. After washing their hands with soap and water, some used paper towels. One used the new hand dryer. Then the students touched a growth medium or plate. He came back the next day for results. This is the plate a student touched after washing her hands and using a paper towel. And this is the plate another student touched after washing and using the dryer. It shows less bacteria.
I definitely believe that the hand dryer is definitely, much better option, and more than that, the motion sensor one which we have.
And the professor says that you want to make sure your hands are completely dry before you take them out to decrease contamination. In Dauphin County, with the Mobile Newsroom, Eva Roman, CBS 21 News.
All right, thanks, Eva. To get more information about the Dyson Airblade